G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Digital Arts channel. Here's my latest update on my restoration progress with my His Master's Voice F5A6 model black and white TV from the 50s. Okay, in a previous video I discovered that the some of the wiring does not conform to the schematic diagram, and I figured that someone might have done a bit of hack engineering to fix up something in the set, in something in the vertical section. And I know John Hunter told me that when the vertical I think it's oscillator transformer, when that fails, there's kind of like a bodgy way around to get the vertical back on this set, and I guess somebody has done a bit of a hack job in doing that. I think it's the vertical I think it's a vertical oscillating transformer. I have to read up. Okay, correction. It's the blocking oscillator, but it is connected with the vertical section of the TV set. Okay, well anyway, yeah, as said, I think somebody's done a hack job in getting around a failed blocking oscillator transformer. So I've done a bit of tracing to see where the wiring is actually going on this modified set, and this is the schematic diagram that I've drawn up. I don't know if it's all of the mods made. Probably not. It's probably still more I've got to find, but this is what I've drawn up. So starting off with the we'll start off with the vertical heights. So the vertical height is correct on going to the 220k resistor, which is up here. That part's correct. But on the other side, where you got the 33k resistor, it's meant to go via 330 ohm and 100 microfarad capacitor to ground, and it's also meant to connect with a bunch of other capacitors here. Instead of doing that, it's actually connecting straight to ground instead of going via that capacitor resistor network there. Now, it's also going to the cathode of the vertical output valve, and that is correct. So it is going to pin 2 of the vertical output valve. That part's correct. I don't know if those capacitors are still in the circuit or not. I haven't really traced to those areas yet. Okay. So yeah, there is a 100 microfarad capacitor, but it is pretty much shorted. That capacitor is practically useless because it's ground here and it's ground there. So yeah, useless capacitor. So that's there, but it's totally shorted out. Right, going to the vertical hold. So the vertical hold is supposed to go to a 470 kilo ohm resistor. In my case, I had to lower the resistance to about 56k, probably a bit more than that. So I've got a 56k and a adjustable potentiometer in order to get the vertical to lock. So instead of going to 470, it's going to something around 56k. Now, and from there, it is going straight to ground. So that's connected straight to ground. but it's on the circuit diagram. It is supposed to go to that transformer there, which is, I'm guessing it's the blocking oscillator. So it's meant to go to that transformer, but instead it's going straight to ground. And it's also supposed to go to a bunch of resistors and capacitors, which it's not. So yeah, that side is modified. The other side is also modified because it's supposed to go to that transformer there, which I'm guessing is the blocking oscillator transformer. But instead of that, it's going straight to pin 1 of the vertical outputs valve. So instead of going to that transformer there. And finally, we've got the frame linearity adjustment resistor potentiometer. The frame linearity is supposed to, on this side it's correct, it's going to that transformer there, T5. But the other side, just looking at it, it's supposed to go via that 22 nanofarad capacitor and 100k resistor to pin 3 of the vertical output valve. Instead of that, it's going via 0.22 microfarad capacitor to pin 9 of the vertical output valve. So, which is, yeah, so that's modified as well, the circuitry arrangements. And the wiper is meant to go via 39k to a 10k resistor, and you also got a capacitor there going back to the that transformer there, and it's meant to go to the that transformer there, like I said, which I'm guessing is the blocking oscillator transformer, and it's meant to go to the it's also meant to go via the 470k resistor to the vertical hold adjustment potentiometer. Instead of all that, it is going to the 39k resistor, but instead of going through all of what I said there, it is going straight to pin 9 of the vertical output valve. And going back onto the height control, just got to find it. The height control is meant to go to that transformer there. I'm really believing it's the vertical oscillator transformer, and it's also meant to go to the vertical hold adjustments. Instead of that, it's going via a 2.7 megohm resistor to pin 9 of the vertical output valve. So going by educated guess, I'd say this TV's been hack modified sometime in the distant past to get the vertical section to work, because the blocking oscillator transformer has failed. That's my educated guess. It just seems logical, because John says that it's most likely that the blocking oscillator transformer has failed. So yeah, this set's definitely been hack modified to get the vertical section to work, to get the vertical controls to work, to bring back a picture on this TV set. Okay, well, anyway, that's what I think. If anybody can correct me on this one, comment below, but I believe I'm pretty much very certain that I'm right on this theory that this TV set's been hack modified to get the vehicle to work because the blocking oscillator transformer has failed. Alrighty. Well, anyway, I'm gonna send more emails to my mate John Hunter, who's helping me on restoring this set, and see what he thinks. Alright, stay tuned for my next update on this restoration work on this TV set. This is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.